guys, Will here. I'm going to show you how to smoke salmon bellies. And most people use salmon bellies for bait or throw them away up here. But a lot of people eat them, cook them. But one great thing to do is to smoke them. And the bellies are great for that because they have a lot of fat. So I'm going to show you how I do it. There's a lot of different ways, but we'll start with the brine. So these are bellies from Sockeye red salmon. They're smaller than king salmon, but they have a fascia down the middle. The bellies have the highest fat of any part on the fish next to the eggs, so they make excellent for smoking. Because of the fascia, what I like to do is score them both ways. That way the brine can do a better job. And when you do it, you want to make sure the brine gets into the cracks. So this is the dry brine. Use salt, sugar, and a ratio of about 4:1 sugar to salt. So a lot more sugar than salt. I find that a lot of people will use 1:1, and that ends up being too salty for my taste. So this is a dry brine. And this is what it looks like in the morning. When you pull it out, it will be almost floating in water. And then we'll be ready to smoke. When you put the fish in the brine, you want to make sure you get the brine into the cracks that we make. Work it into the cracks and put it on both sides. And you lay them out in the container, and then any leftover brine, I go ahead and pour on the top, and then leave it overnight. This is what they look like in the morning. As you can see, the brine has done its job. And the next, we're going to have a cold rinse. And now what you want to do is a cold water rinse. And make sure you get all of the brine off of the bellies. Okay, time to put them in the smoker. Some people at this point will dry the fish with a fan. I choose not to do that because they dry very well in the smoker for 4 to 6 hours. So we're going to put them in the smoker now at about 125 degrees for about 4 hours. Okay, we're going to check on this. It's been about 45 minutes. It looks like it's set on 150 as the lowest. It's already up to 175 degrees. I'm going to click it down to smoke and see what temperature ends up at. I feel like it's a little bit high right now. That's where we're at right now. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes and the temperature's down to 150. It's more like it. Alright, one thing we can do to help with the flavor is to actually paint the fish with some maple syrup. And that's what we're going to do here. Put a small amount on it. Just makes it a little sweeter. Makes kind of a glaze on top of it. And this is the finished product right here. The smoked bellies with a maple syrup glaze, and they're amazing. And it's a great way to use part of the fish that most people just throw away or use for halibut bait. Anyway, hope that helped. Hope you enjoy.
It's on for life. Don't let the west side ride the